sensory gym is a period with students who have neurodiverse needs. They come to a class of physical education separate from their regular neurotypical classmates. Hi, I am Jeff Spears. I've been teaching physical education for just over 20 years, kindergarten to grade 5. We had an influx of real high needs in our school, and we had to find ways to reach everyone without separating and making it exclusive. If I do a rackets unit or I do a net game unit and I teach in pickleball, if I try and reach 25 kids with that, I'm going to have not as much success as if I can break it up. But that equipment allows you to differentiate your instruction a little bit more. It allows you to meet those wider, broader needs of kids. The fact that they come in here and they're comfortable. They're not wanting to run out an exit, or they're not being dragged in.
My name is Jackie Ogloza. I'm one of the physiotherapists in the St. James Assiniboia School Division. Sensory Gym and Sense-ational Schools is helping students meet their gross motor needs, and they're not requiring that individualized programming because they're getting the opportunity to work within their inclusive environment to achieve their goals.
I feel like them coming in the morning really kind of sets the tone for the whole day. In a way, kind of grounds them, gives them time to calm down after coming to school, because it is kind of a hard transition sometimes. One girl that I work with loves all the kind of circus stuff that we have in the gym. So her especially, I feel like having that time in the morning, just brightens her day.
Soft landings are so important to a lot of students. It gives them a place where they can have all their sensory needs met before beginning their day. The students are calmer. They're just ready to start their day. They're in a better place. Their needs have been met, and they're ready to get to work.
We are very lucky to be able to have this every day. Last year it was every second day. Previous year it was a couple times a cycle. But being able to have that consistent period every day that these kids know that they come to school, they come straight to the gym, is amazing for them to be able to ground themselves in the building, engage with their EA and with their peers before they go back to class, is an amazing thing that we can do here.
The goal of that class is to let them experience physical education, explore the equipment and the movement through the gym, develop confidence and competence separate from the busyness of a regular class.
The idea is to get them in a safe space, not just within the school, but within their body as well. My thought is the opposite of anxiety isn't calm, it's feeling safe. And I think that's the whole mentality of this school and the sensational schools, is for kids to feel safe. And if they feel safe, they will challenge themselves, not just physically, but also mentally, emotionally, and cognitively.
Hi, I'm Dean Creelars, and I'm a professor at the University of Manitoba in the College of Rehabilitation Sciences. And my job here has been to really help in this project in developing inclusive physical education practices. Most schools around the nation are not dealing with inclusion to a level that we want them to be at. They're far, far behind. Largely because the best practices aren't really well known. But there's a lot of pockets around the country of people doing the right thing, and putting all those pockets together is what we're trying to do, to help everybody figure out a way to have inclusion by design and not by chance.
Our focus was on trying to make the gym more comfortable, and it's led us down a path towards research, exploration of tools, and in particular collaboration with an entire team, OT, PT, resource, guidance, admin, phys ed, you name it. We all talk a lot.
It's important to have conversations with everybody on the team because you're all working together towards a common goal. The student will have a goal that needs to be attainable in the gym. You all need to be working together to work on strategies and accommodations to ensure that this student is successful.
It's so important that we all work for the best interest of the student and that it is student-based and student-oriented. To collaborate with resource teachers, occupational therapists, speech and language pathologists, families, EAs, so we all have a common goal and we can all work together and be on the same page is so important within the school system.
We've been able to test the waters with some more expensive equipment, but then also realizing what is practical and what's not. So we're exploring equipment, saying, is this reasonable? Does this actually fit into a phys ed program? Is it likely that a phys ed teacher is going to feel comfortable using it? A $10,000 Ninja Warrior set is in combination with a flex roll mat because they stick to the mats. Swings, bikes, those are some key elements that have come from the grant. Things that are a little bit out of the price range of most early years budgets.
All the wheels, the razor cars, the plasma cars, the scooter boards offer that sense of working on core stability, vestibular, that sensory input that these kids often find so important and seek out, they can get within this opportunity.
But what's unique about what's going on with this project is putting it all together. And that's been the driving force in this, is that we've got a group of people all working towards a common goal. So we've got our community of learners and our collaboration happening. We've got reflection on learning. We've got differentiated instruction. We're putting together a lot of key terms in this.
What I want to be able to see, and already are excited to feel that it's happening, is that we'll have a package of information that helps people take and adapt their programs in every school in Manitoba, 900 plus schools, from K to 12, so that neurodiversity can be included as part of movement practices in the school, and that children who are around people who have neurally diverse students can empathize with them.
I like bikes in the Sensory Gym.
I like playing with swings. I love Sensory Gym.
That child feeling belonging in society as opposed to being a spectator in their own world is scary. Belonging is everything, and I think this is a really big step towards that.
We should always be aspiring to make that bigger connection and reach everyone. And I don't think we've ever hit it perfect with schools. And I think we can always continue to make it better.
People from all the way from France, Quebec, come here and sit and watch one of these sensational school classes. And they just sat on the side. And they went to me afterwards like, where are all your neurodiverse kids? And yeah, there were educational assistants in the room, but we couldn't tell who was who. So that was success. That's inclusion.
If a phys ed teacher is finding a hard time meeting the needs of all their students, I would say look to some of the research being done here, because we are finding success with different ways of meeting all needs.